Hello everybody, this is the new edition of El Emperador, the Emperor, in English, and we'll do a pick a card tarot. So, how we will do that? You'll have three different options. I'll take these cards and I'll just draw three different cards, like that. You'll have to pick one, and just one. The first one is the family room, the second one is the community, and the next one, the last one, the third one, is the courthouse. Here, we just want you to think which one is the most linked to you. But first, you need to know which question we are going to do today. So the question we have is, during this lockdown, is this person I care about cheating on me? Is this person unfaithful? That's what we want to know. Are they cheating on us? And to know better what they are doing in our bags, we'll use this pick a card. So that's what you have to do. Pick one card. Option 1, the family room, number 21, and you see a living room. Option 2, the community, and you see a community, a kids, families, some kind of restaurant, and 39. Option 3 is the courthouse, with somebody from the courts, the courthouse, and numbers 23. What you want to do is just pick the one that match your feelings the best, the one that you feel a connection right away. You don't want to think, you don't want to use your brain, you want to use your heart, and you want this to be a quick pick based on something that you feel is related to you. I'll leave you some time, and I'll thank everybody from the Spanish part of this channel for all the support and everything I've been receiving since I started. I'm really looking forward continuing this also in English. I'm not planning to stop the Spanish one. Maybe I'll start a French one at some point, but for now it's going to be English, pick a card, and Tarot Interactivo del Amor, and in Spanish. But here it's this question in English. So welcome to all the English speaker. You'll see it's super useful to use this pick a card. Now, if we want this to work as good as it can, we need to be connected. For us to be connected, we need to have something that connects us. So something you can do is just write a comment. In YouTube, you write a comment, you say the town you're from, you say your year of birth, your astrological sign, something that will help me start to know you, think about you on the next time I'll do a video, and then we'll be more connected. The second thing you can do is to subscribe. If you subscribe, I can connect to you. I'm linked to you. I can send you the next video. That's a connection. It's useful. And the last one, the easiest, it's just a like to the video that show me that, well, you liked it. That's you contacting me, telling me this. And also it's super motivating for me. So we'll start with option 1. If you didn't decide yet, you just need to pause, decide, and then continue. So I'll put the option I'm doing in the upper left corner, and well, you can jump to this part of the video, or just listen to the different tarot we'll be doing here. Sometimes it's interesting to see what's happening in the other case. It's really depends on you. I'm going to start, so let's go. Option 1, go here, and I put those two on the side, so I got space. Very well. So I always start with these cards. So that's the Tarot de Marseille, Tarot de Marseille, so the Tarot for Marseille, which is a city in south of France, and I kept only the biggest arcane. There's actually more cards to this if we wanted to. I'll take only the most powerful to have one that will guide us for this reading. Cool. The Pope. So the Pope is a card for contract. It's a card to say yes also. So there's two different ways to see this, and we'll be guided by more cards. The first way is a pure and profound and very deep yes, right? The Pope is yes, especially in these cards. Every pack of cards got different meaning for different cards. Sometimes they are similar, sometimes not. In the Tarot de Marseille, the Pope is very, very yes. It's an affirmative card. So it's not looking very good when we're asking if somebody is cheating on you, and we pick the family room. If I had to answer right now, I'll say yes. this guy, this woman is cheating on you right now. And but it could be seen on the other side. It could be seen on the importance of contract. If you're married, if you're not married, I'll stay with the previous answer I said. But if you're married, it could mean that, well, the holiness of your marriage is still considered as a bond that should not be, ignored and nothing happen. But we will need more cards to be sure if this option really exists. Right now, it would be a yes. Let's take a few cards here. We'll pick 2. Oh, cool. So, 7 of spade, 7 of spade or 7 of swords. It's not a very good card, but it's not the worst of all at all. It's a card that's telling us that somebody is kind of stealing from you and going away, but it also asks you if you're really sure it's happening, because it's also a card that means that, okay, they're taking your swords, but maybe it's not for the bad reason. Maybe they just want to clean them or to have them, treated in some way. So it's not necessarily a bad card, and this card asks you, are you really sure something wrong is happening? But it's also telling you, well, it's also, a very high probability that something bad is happening. But here so initially I was like, oh, it's really confirming the yes here. But then we got the Sun, and the Sun is an excellent card. So again, it could be a yes, because the Sun is an affirmative card, but I'm not really asking the Sun to be a yes or no here. Here is the first card. Here is the one that I'm asking to, guide the whole reading. Here it's more something positive. So here it's really definitely for what we were saying before, married couple. Well, nobody's been cheating here. Really long relationship, really trustful relationship. It's not like as it looked, and stuff are good. So that's what it looks like here. Now, for all the others, relationships that are still new and the amount of trust is not that high, well, things can go well, but really you will need to really trust that guy or this woman to be sure. But we'll continue, and we'll look at sentiment. So with this oracle, which is really good for that, we'll take a few, around 4, depending the feelings. Okay, so there is worries, there is happiness, there is love, and freedom. So l'amore acecha is a kind of love that is kind of looking at you without you seeing it, and you don't see it, but it's there, right? So while you worry, there is a lot of hope here, because this card is related to hope. Freedom is awesome, and happiness is good. So here it's definitely shifting part of the reading to the good side, right? So here we can definitely start thinking that even for not married couple, even for people that are in a relationship for a longer time, there is love, right? So even if you were doubting love, and just below, right? Even if you were doubting, you were not sure what was happening, love is here. It doesn't mean that nothing happened, but there's definitely love, and you'll probably be freed from all this worriness that you have as soon as the quarantine will, the lockdown will stop, and you'll be able to go back under the sun. So it's looking good, but we'll keep looking at a few cards to know more, since we got such a shift right now. Very interesting. Golem, again, said a lot today. So, a friend is acting on your behalf with the golem and the sun. Your perseverance is rewarded. That's two good cards in this way. So basically, we got the sun on top of the sun. It make it even bigger. We got the happiness with the sun. It's linked them. Awesome. It's outside of the worriness. And we got the friend that is helping you or working on your behalf or doing what taking your place sometime. But here it's really on top of the love, freedom. It's everything is good. We'll take just one more card from this deck to see if we got a confirmation here that in the end everything is good. This was a yes, not to the question of is he cheating on me, but more on the positive side of a relationship to be trust. The key. So the key is the solution. It's a good card. Yes. So in this case, everything is good. So it's really different to what we would have believed at the beginning only. So that's why we are doing the full reading and we need to see everything until the end. But here, with all the information we have, nothing bad is happening. Everything is good. So this was for option 1 of this pick a card. We'll move to option 2. If you liked it, please share it with your friends, share it with your network, subscribe, comment so we're connected, and tell me you like it by just pressing the like buttons. Cool, let's go to the next one. So we're going to option 2 for those who picked the community. We'll take one card of this deck, Tarot de Marseille, just one, to guide us for everything that will come. Okay, so we got the Devil. The Devil, something, everything related to sex and sins, manipulative people, but also money. So let's see a bit more here. We're not really asking about money, so it's definitely more on the other side, and we're asking about cheating. We've got the Devil. If I had to start, I would say definitely. Let's see what else we can find here. The Emperor, like this channel, and Force of Gold. But he also represents always a man, and here it could just mean, okay, the man of this question is in the middle of the Devil and the Force of Gold. Number 4 of Gold is the guy that doesn't want to leave his treasure behind and is so afraid that somebody would steal it that he prefers to jail himself with it to protect it, which is really bad because in the end he's losing a lot by just wanting to protect his precious, right? It's basically gold. So it's not a good kind of people to be with. So what I'm taking here is that this guy is way too much protective and it's not somebody that I would trust, but we'll ask a bit more about the feeling behind that to see what we can have here, what we can see. Let's see. Deck 4. One more. Okay. So we have El Bienestar Material is the fact of being well on the material side, you got no issue with money, you're good on that side. In love, and very near to the Emperor, where it would just add to his power. But then you got luck. With the Star, you got luck. Freedom could be for him, which he would desperately need him. And wariness, which is also linked to this guy. So I'll want to have those other cards to start, giving more information here because they will be key. I could start going to all the different options a bit like I did on the previous one. I think it makes sense to go directly to this to be able to give you more information. So we got the Wyvern. Your secrets are safe. That's always a good thing. So it means that even if there is this Devil, there is luck, and this guy can be trusted because it's on top of him that the secrets are safe. And then you got the Mystic Circle. Let's say that your abilities will be enhanced. So ability for what will really depend your case, right? But there's freedom behind it. So through your ability that you will enhance, probably during this lockdown, it's a really good moment to enhance your abilities and stay away from wariness. Focus on training yourself, that kind of thing, so you can have freedom and not fall in that kind of relationship where, well, people want to stay on top of you and even maybe gel themselves with you. But yeah, so overall, it's not the end of the world. It's not looking too bad, because it's like opening an exit door for you. This guy, this woman is probably cheating on you. There's no doubt on that. But you should not worry too much. You should not focus too much on being well off, like on the money side. You got big opportunity to scale up and get something better in your life, free yourself, go ahead, start a new relationship. You can be like the emperor yourself. The emperor is somebody that impose himself something, somebody that just come in and get respect, and you got the luck that you need to get there. And any secret you had, they're protected. So it's looking good. I'll take just one card. It's not looking good if you didn't want to be, with somebody unfaithful, but it's looking good because your future is looking good, even if this happened. Like sometimes something ugly, like being cheated on, can lead to actually having a better life. The whip. So the whip is something you all definitely don't want to have in your life. In this specific case, it's really linked also to sex. Don't stay in a relationship which is based on that, especially when somebody has been cheating on you, right? So this relationship definitely is really related to the physical side, and it will stay this way if you continue this way. You would be way more in a way better solution if you just free yourself, right? You got possibility with luck, etc. So answering the question, yes, it happened. Then what should I do next? Not worry. Don't stay with the whip. Just get out. You'll be free. You got luck on your side. Don't get stuck by wanting to protect something that should not, lead you to be constrained. So if you like this big card, please, share it with your friend, subscribe, and put a like. I'll be happy to see you again on my next speaker card, which will be very soon. If you speak Spanish, I got a lot of video already on the Spanish side, and I'll keep adding on English. Very well, so now let's do the last one. Option 3, the courthouse. I'll take one card from this deck, the Town Marseille, Arcane Majeur. Just one. It will guide us. The Empress. Good card. Good card for that kind of question. If you're a woman. If you're not a woman, it's not such a good card because no, it's the Empress, it's not the other. Sorry, I got confused with the woman Pope, like the priestess, I think they say in some deck in English, which could be interpreted in a different way. But here, the Empress, we're looking good, and it doesn't matter the gender here. So let's take a few cards from the Witches to see if they confirm what we had. We had some big changes in the previous readings. Let's see here. We can trust that no cheating, nobody is unfaithful, everything is good. Star and Death. Okay, so with the Star it was luck, and we were even more in the everything is good. You got luck on your side, the Empress, it's you, in power, everything is awesome. Now there's Death, so we'll need to really look at the other card to see what it means. Death is not necessarily bad. Death just means that something finishes so that something else can start. If you have something that just finished, or this other person, it just can mean that this other thing that will be born from it, which would be, they are not with their previous girlfriend or boyfriend anymore, well, it could be a good opportunity to start a relationship with this person. And if you just did, we are really in here with luck, and you here so far it doesn't feel like there is cheating. But with Death, we really, really need more cards, and nothing is better than cards really focus on sentiment like this oracle. So let's look. Vanity, really bad. The Naked Truth, responsibility, and sadness. So we got the sadness and responsibility linked with the death, and we got vanity just below the Empress with the naked truth, which is with the luck alongside responsibility. Well, this could mean that if you're sad, it could be the end of sadness. As long as you're responsible, luck will be with you, and sadness could be about to end. Death is something that finishes things, right? So if you were feeling really sad, if you were bad because, feeling bad because of the lockdown and thinking that somebody might be cheating on you because you're not seeing this guy or this woman, it could be the end right now, the end of the sadness. If you're responsible, luck is with you, you'll have the naked truth. So it means that you can believe what this person will say to you. And you can be like the Empress and be strong and not, full of fear and believing that somebody is lying to you. Because this would lead you to vanity, right? Thinking that you know better, etc. In this case, you'll receive the naked truth. That's a good thing. Really careful with vanity, right? The difference between vanity and proud is that vanity, you got really no reason to be proud of what you are proud of. So it's really a nasty card, and that's nasty, just adjective in general, where you don't want that near you. You don't want to have vanity, right? Proud is not that bad. Sometimes you got reason to be proud. Cool. So here we got the gate. A barrier is keeping you from your goal, and the hand of fate, a force beyond your control, intervene. Okay, and we got it like that. So it's vanity is a bit on top of the gate. So the vanity here is what is blocking this gate, right? And what is hitting this gate? The naked truth and luck and you winning and you being in power. So you really, really need to be away from vanity. It can be true for you or some people around you. Friends, or especially this person you're asking for. It says vanity here, everything you want to achieve will be blocked by this gate, right? It's not for any reason that, see, the gate goes with vanity. Now, if you remove vanity, you can remove the gate and you'll have the naked truth with luck and you're in power. Here, we got a force beyond your control. And we got death, mainly death, a little bit of the star here, but here death is obviously outside of your control. This power that can end things, but it doesn't mean that it's gonna be for a bad thing. It could be because you're really here. It's really half, and it could lead you to sadness if you're not responsible. So be responsible on what? Well, probably something that has to do with vanity. Right? Can be from this person or on you. This you'll know depending on your case, but that's the gate stopping you to have the naked truth. So let's have one more card to check. But so far, the luck is with you. You got everything to get the naked truth and the Imperatrice with you. Here I got this card that just fall with all those that just fall. So we'll look at them all. It's like that we want to know. The bird, pretty awesome. Everything is looking good. This it's related to winning. It's good. The star again, luck, l'ancla. So this is related also to the fact of staying where you are and having bigger bonds. The only thing here would be Laos. I'm not really sure how you translate that in English, but please tell me in the comment if you know. But you can see with the picture. So basically this card means that there will be hard work, right? It's not something undoable and you got all good card around it, but there is something for you to do here, right? So it's not a reading that is telling you just sit passive, do nothing, everything is good. You'll need to do things, and it's gonna be hard, and vanity somehow will be involved. But if you can do what you have to do, not have vanity, then you won't have gate. And then you have all good cards for a relationship, right? As long as you're responsible, whatever will end will not be against you, and the forces that are intervening here will be all related to luck, what happiness, luck, starting stuff for long term, and something related to contract. So everything is good, but really take the advice that the cards are telling you here. If you like the reading, please subscribe, share it with your friend, with your network. I'm looking forward to continuing reading in English, and like pick a card like this one. I'll continue both in Spanish and English. And well, if you want another language, I don't speak them all, but you can always ask. I have many other decks. I'm planning to start using them, not right now. I did in the past, and you can see them in Spanish. I'm still waiting to be in a bit better setup to be able to record in an easiest way. When I will be, then I'll come back to all the many other decks. Is there one specific deck that you heard of in the past, or you know I have, and you would like to have some readings using it? Let me know. Share. The more you share and communicate in the comments, the better will be our relationship and the connection we need to have for this to really apply to you. So, well, thank you very much. Be strong. The lockdown is not forever. We'll get out of it and we'll be stronger as a world. I send you a lot of love, a lot of light, and see you next time.